inside American Family Field in Milwaukee, where the roof is closed for comfort. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Freddie Peralta gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, his last one wasn't horrible, but this guy did give up 5 runs in his last start. He was tagged with the loss, and he's going to look to be a lot better in this one here today.
Striding in is Kevin Newman, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop, Kevin Newman.
First pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off.
First pitch, 7-11.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Kane will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Batting second.
A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. 1 out, nobody on. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
So here's Michael Chavis now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Chavis, a former Red Sox, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Taylor is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting first, the center fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Brian Reynolds, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And this isn't his strong side, at least not in terms when you look at the stat sheet or his consistent contact rates. I just don't think he's quite as smooth with his rhythm and swing mechanics when he's hitting left-handed.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is on the ground over the first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on this solo home run. On to the bottom of the first at American Family Field. It's now 1-0 Pittsburgh. Jose Quintana, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Wow, he was awfully good in his last one. A complete game victory. We'll see if he'll be as good in this one as he was in his previous start.
Here now is the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. D-Road, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him, completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately, that can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
To the plate now, Willie Adames. Fouled away. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Quintana gets the sign. 0-1 pitch on its way.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Batting third, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Next to stand in is Colton Wong. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff, or he's in for a long day.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 1-0. Second inning set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Ben Gamble.
Ben Gamble.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. A 1 pitch on its way. Right side, but it's well foul. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Severino is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Gamble is retired, and there's one away.
The designated
now to the plate, here is Anthony Alford. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
1-1. Peralta has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. High in the air out to center field. King is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting 7th, the third baseman, Tucupita Marcano.
Stepping up is Tucupita Marcano, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Wong is there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Hunter Renfroe.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Quintana, a 32-year-old veteran. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. The 2-1. A bouncer to the left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
That is good. The first baseman, number 11.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. 1-1. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
At the plate, Tyrone Taylor. As he'll take a look at ball 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Chavis is moving forward. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Renfroe rounds third and is digging for the plate. He is safe at the plate, and they've tied it. And he will make it all the way around the bases. It's an inside-the-park 2-run home run.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
The fastball that gets the lower part of the zone called for a strike. And that one yanked just foul. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he got him.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for a strikeout.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Weak grounder down the line at third. Over to first, and that retires the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We played 2 full. Brewers are out in front, 2-1. Now into the box, Jamie Ritchie, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that normally could.
Oh, look at the diving stop in time. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
You know, you hear me talk about having baseball timing, having a baseball clock. That play right there showed it. Pretty play. The dive and then the ability to get back to your feet quickly and make that throw to cut him down at first.
Into the box now, Roberto Perez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. High in the air out to center field. Kane is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Kevin.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kevin Newman flew out in his only at-bat so far, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Taylor is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They're down 2-1. Bottom of the third now, and set to go as the third baseman, Luis Urias. The pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Urias is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit. But he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. It's still 0-2. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. And And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So here is Willie Adames. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. First pitch on the way. And he takes ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Hit down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Reynolds is on the move for it. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Now it'll be Poijun Park off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in its last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both of these guys working in pretty much the same realm. Just a 1 mile an hour differential from 94 down to 93 is the top speeds. First pitch coming. Here it is. Michael Chavis is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Fouled off. And this one misses now to the Pirate right fielder. 2-1.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And that's the second out.
The center fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
So 2 out, nobody on, and that'll bring up Brian Reynolds. First pitch of the AB now. Lifted in the air to center. Kane is under it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Our score remains 2-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's Colton Wong now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Ball one.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Into right field, that's a base hit.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
In now, Hunter Renfroe, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He collected a base hit his first time up. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball one. Wong on at first, nobody out. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Rounded down the third baseline. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Again, another foul ball. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
Come right out the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
A rare 3-0 curveball drops in, 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
On the first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Into the box, Tyrone Taylor. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Park is there, and the side is retired. 2 hits. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder, Ben Gamble.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Count now to 2 balls and a strike to Ben Gamble.
The count is 2-1.
The 2-1 home. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. There's a missile off the bat, but it's foul. Now another 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
So now to the plate, Anthony Alford. He swings and grounds it to short. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Next, here is Tyler Marcotte. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. Hit softly down the line at first. And he'll get in there safely.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
Stepping in now, Jamie Ritchie. Into right field, that's a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
You know, your offense just throws a number up on the board for you. The last thing you want to do is go out there and not throw a donut up for the boys. He was able to get those first 2 outs so quick, but now with a hit and a single, he finds himself in a little bit of trouble.
At the plate now, Roberto Perez fouled away. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. And now the Brewers DH, Michael Brasso, struck out in his last trip to the plate. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gamble has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. So the next to bat will be Pedro Severino. Grounded out in his last at bat. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this is going to be a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
And that'll bring forth Luis Urias as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Chavis is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Next for Milwaukee, the center fielder.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain. First pitch on the way as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Line hard to center field. Reynolds has it for out number 3. Milwaukee leaves one as the lead remains 3-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Kevin Newman. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Taylor is in his tracks now. One pitch, one away.
Now back, second baseman, Ho-Jun Park.
Into the box, Ho-Jun Park. He flew out in his last debut. Here's the first pitch to him. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one, he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Now at the plate, Michael Chavis. No hits to this point. First pitch on the way, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
The 1-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Renfroe is there, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brian Reynolds. Flew out last time up. From the stretch. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Pirates leave one. Score holds, it's 3-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and up next will be Willie Adames.
Not shortstop, Willie Adames.
First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman, Colton.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Quintana gets the sign. Here's the 0-1.
Ball, that's good.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Chavis. Still ranging back. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A solo shot here for Colton Wong. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Brewers have moved to a 4-1 lead.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
To the plate now, Hunter Renfroe. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well, all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
In now, Rowdy Tellez. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now back, left fielder, Tyler.
Now to bat, Tyrone Taylor. First pitch on its way.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second home run of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Mike Brasso digging in at the plate, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't...
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. Another good inning for the Brewers. It's about time to roll out the barrel. We're back to Wisconsin right after this. 7th inning ready to roll, and next it'll be the outfielder, Ben Gamel. Here's the first pitch to him. Chance here for the second baseman, Wong. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, the designated hitter, Anthony.
1 away here for the Bucks in their half of the 7th, and that'll bring up Anthony Alford. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Tyler Marcotte.
So now here is Tyler Marcotte, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball called for strike 2.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Ready now is Pedro Severino. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Now time is called. This might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Mitch Keller will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 23, Mitch Keller.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Line drive, base hit.
You know, they say pitching is about location, location, location. First 2 pitches into that at bat, really good. Mark, the third one, not so much.
You know, that's where the game's changed, Dan. You used to see 0-2, and guys would almost throw one to the backstop, waste a pitch, bounce something. Not the case in today's game. Guys are going right after you, but he definitely missed his spot right there.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Line drive, base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And the runner is in from second. And he is in there.
Man, they're just piling it on now. That RBI triple makes it a 7-run lead. It's hard enough to come back from a 7-run deficit in football. You can't score any touchdowns in this game.
At the plate, Willie Adames, as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Kane, the runner at third with no outs. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And he'll settle under it, but he can't hold on to it. Oh, boy. And he's in safely at third, as a run will score on the play as well.
Now back, second baseman
Fulton Wong will stand in. Now a flare out to left center. Newman backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
the right fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Hunter Renfroe. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1, here it comes. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Now back,
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 4 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and no one left on base. 8th inning coming up. The Brewers lead it 10-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Roberto Perez. He grounded out last time up. First pitch of the AB now. Chopped toward the second baseman. Fielded cleanly onto first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting. Kevin Newman.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Kevin Newman. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Now the first pitch. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
0-1.
Hoy-Jun Park is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called. And now here is Tyrone Taylor. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Nope.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Smoked on the ground up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, Pedro Severino, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
A bouncer up the middle. Newman brings it in. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. None left for Milwaukee. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. So stepping in is Michael Chavis, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on the way, and we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And that is through into left, and an 0-2 mistake here results in a leadoff single.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the center fielder, Brian.
So now it's Brian Reynolds.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
I got to count.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Up next for the Pirates.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. Chavis stands at first with 1 out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Taylor comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. And now in the box, Anthony Alford. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he will make the catch here for the final out, and the Brewers run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over. 10-1 the final lopsided score in this ball game. The Milwaukee Brewers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Freddie Peralta earns his first win of the season, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Jose Quintana permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 10 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base.
Mm-hmm.